Hello, everyone. How are y'all today? Y'all having a good day? Like always, we just wait for about a half a dozen people to show up. I know. There's a lot of people going to different locations and everything. Different places, different fun. But it's almost holiday weekend. It's almost Christmas time. Let's, I don't know. We can do a lot of things. Hey sis, how you doing? Yeah, your sex is on fire. Cool sis, thanks. Your sex is on fire. Fire. Is on fire. Sorry, I love that song. Oh, Kings of Leon. I love that band. What's up, Eli? How you doing, brother? So, anyways, it is almost jolly old Saint Nick Day. How you doing, Eli? What you doing, brother? How you been? Oh, shit. Not bad. Right. Yeah. I'm just doing a little live stream while before I go to work tonight. But, you know, I have no subject to talk about. Let's just go see what we can get into. How about that? I got my bag and everything with me, just in case we find a place that we could. Oh shit! Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, sis. Yeah. What is up, Jakey Poo? How you doing, my mucho caliente stuffed burrito? So, oh, look at that. my cheeks look. My cheeks look all fat on this camera. Can you believe that? I look like an old man on this camera. What's up, Dutch Fly? How you doing, brother? Oh, the cruise was amazing, brother. It was great. All you can eat, all you can drink, all you can party. It was great, man. It was great. Look old. I ain't got that young boyish charms anymore. I don't have that young boy look anymore. Sad, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I used to be a stunner back in the day. I used to be hot. Oh, I'm good, brother. I'm good, Dutch Fly, brother. Moo-moos! Moo-moos! Moo. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go and do some Christmas shopping. I gotta go do some. What's up, PPR? How you been, brother? I don't know what mischief and mayhem we're gonna get into today. I don't know. We may. I was thinking about going to whatchamacallits. What the hell am I thinking of? Anyways, I was thinking about going to like some army surplus shop. All our army surplus shops anymore, like in America, suck because the military doesn't give out all its old, military surplus anymore. Military surpluses now turned into like dollar store 511 shops. Oh my lord, there's a wild Chad in chat. A wild Chad has appeared out of the bushes. Does everybody have their master balls ready to throw at him? First one that can capture a Chad Smith gets a high five. What's up, Jeanette? What's up, sis? How you doing? Anyways, I was thinking about going to like Army Surplus, but Army Surplus stores suck anymore. My beefcake's in here. I don't know, Jen. I don't know, sis. I did. I had a plan, but my plans never go through. It's a what if scenario with me all the time. You know, we may go somewhere. We may end up somewhere. I have my my little get home kit. If we find somewhere, you know, maybe I could do some survival stuff. Maybe not. What's up, Freaky? How you doing? What is up, Freaky? You know, I'm having a hard time editing my stuff. I need a mentor. I need somebody that knows how to do editing and everything to teach me. Not do my stuff for me, but teach me how to make it better. How to make it like like a dollar store budget DVD only, for the Survivor Chronicles. Because I got enough material and everything. I need to learn how to splice and paste and make sound effects and do all that stuff. All right, sis. See you in a little bit. Ah, you're freezing. Yeah, I understand. Freaky. What's up, Vegas? How you doing, sis? Yeah, I need to learn how to make it. I need to learn how to make a dollar store Lord of the Rings or a Poundland special, Game of Thrones. Like, I need that kind of quality. I need good special effects. I need to learn that stuff. Ah, gotcha. Freaky. I would do that, my friend. I would make it like a kindergarten collage if I knew how. But it's I don't know. I can make decent stuff, like, well, can't show you while I'm driving, but white out on the monitor. Yeah, because I've got all my stuff to make my first, like hour-long Survivor Chronicles. I've got all the stuff ready to make my first episode. It's just the time and with work, doing the end of the year routine on all the end of the year reports, and it just throws a wrench in all the plans. What's up, Helena, sis? How is my wonderful sister? How are you? How is Tommy? How is my brother? My lickable two-tone Tommy Tombstone. So if y'all got like any ideas on like editing software or anything that I could use to make movies and stuff, let me know. Just like let me know. Something like that. Give me a second. I gotta check my bankroll. I gotta check my bank. My bank. See how much monies I got. I'm sorry, Helena. I'm sorry, sis. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Helena. Thank you, sis. What's up, Nightmare Brother? All right. So Filmora and Vinci Resolve. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that whole thing of that dreaded four-letter word, work. Ah, it sucks. With Canva, can you do movie reels with Canva, Chad? I thought Canva was only for like thumbnails and like. What's up, Jared, brother? How you doing? How you doing, brother? God, I look old. Damn, I need Botox. I should have did that. I should have did that $99 deal down in Cozumel. $99 Botox treatment. Man, I would have been looking good. Oh, jeez. Thanks, Helena. Thanks. You make me feel young, sis. You make me feel young, girl. Checking. Please don't eat my card. Boom. All right. I still got enough money to live on. You need, Jared. Shit, man. Shit. You look better than I do, man. You got that. You got that Johnny Depp, you know, anti-aging cream in your back pocket, Jared. So, anyways, so I've got enough. Like I said, I've got enough to start doing my first episode of the Survivor Chronicles. Um, after Christmas, I think I'm going to take. You'll be seeing a little collaboration with me and my brother Jared King. I'll be going back to Tennessee, and yeah, yeah, we got Jared. He's Johnny Depp. I'm looking like the older version of Brad Pitt, where Jared's Johnny Depp. So yeah, and Jared and my sister Laura is going to be the first survivors that I meet in the Survivor Chronicles. So that's why I need to get all this stuff up and running and everything. But I don't know. Hells yeah, brother. And I just want to let you know, Jared, you can cosplay as anything, as any kind of survivor. You could do like a Walking Dead outfit, you could do Mad Max outfit, anything that you wish to have your survivor persona. So it's like 50 degrees here, and everybody's acting like it's so cold. But yeah, I want to do a lot of collaborations with y'all. I want to do a lot of this stuff. Hopefully, I will now start getting the weekends off. Right, freaky, right. Nice. All right, Jared, brother. Hopefully now I'll have the weekends off because they they don't like me being off during the middle of the week because too many things happen during the middle of the week. But oh yeah, freaky, we can't have too many stars. Not too many. Thank you, brother. You stay awesome too. Love you, bro. Hey, what's up, Heart? How you doing, sis? Yes, Helena. You and Tommy could be the next collaboration and everything. Also, love you, brother. Sounds good, freaky. Sounds good. I've been all right. I've been all right. If you can see, I'm doing a live stream during the day. But how about we do that? How about we do? Would y'all like to do some survival stuff today? Would y'all like to see some survival stuff today? I want to do. I want to do a. I want to do some shorts on how to survive with what's in your pockets. You know, like, because I saw my shorts get like the 2 shorts that I did with the oysters get like almost 5,000 views. And I kind of just want to do a short series on like what to do with what you have in your pockets. You know, like one of y'all give me the first person that says what they have in their pocket right now. Let's do a survival scenario with. Okay. What is an item in your pocket right now that you have if you're in the middle of nowhere? And what do you have in your pocket right now? You got a pocket knife? Good job. Good job, Nightmare. So do I. Now, what kind of pocket knife? Is it a straight edge and a serrated? Or is it just a pure straight edge? Your faux, tobacco, and weed. All right, Dutch. And Ron's got a hole. And Hart has a lighter. So we have a pocket knife, we have a phone, we have a tobacco, we have weed, we have probably 2 lighters, because Dutch Fly, you have a lighter in your pocket too, right? Well, right there, we don't even need to survive now, Nightmare. Now we can hunt our food. We have a way to procure wood. We already have tinder with the tobacco and the weed. The phone, if we didn't have a lighter, we could use well, nowadays you can't do it. Nowadays you can't do it because you have to have a removable battery from your smartphone to be able to do it. But you can put tobacco on the light of your phone and turn on the phone and the phone's light and heat up the tobacco. It takes a long time to do it, but it will make enough heat inside of it to set it on fire to create a tinder source for your next fire. You want to do survival stuff, Wolf? Helena, my sis. Well, anytime, and anytime when we collab and everything, I will teach you. I will teach you whatever I can, sis. And the best way to learn survival, I can't check the picture, Nightmare. I'm on my phone, brother. Oh yeah, stealth camping. Stealth camping has been around for a long time. It's depending on what you want to do with stealth camping, Helena, is oh yeah, anybody and everybody will be able to, anybody can survive. I can tell you that right now, Hart. It people think you need, some huge, survival pack and all this stuff to survive every day. And it's not true. Um, but I mean, to tell you the truth, all you really need is something to make fire, something to hold water, and something for shelter. There's multiple meanings in the word shelter, okay? Shelter, your first form of shelter is your clothing, okay? Depending on the season, depending on where you're at, depends on the type of clothing you have. If you're going to be in a cold area, if you're in a cold area most of the time, you know how to layer up. Wool, you always want to wear wool over cotton, because wool will keep your body warm. It still has 80% of the heat value in it, even if it's soaking wet. Cotton, on the other hand, absorbs all water and holds it. It does not dry out quickly. So cotton will kill you in a survival situation, where wool will keep you warm and semi-dry. That's your first base layer. That's your first protection. Just like this. I've had this thing for like 20 years, and it's made out of alpaca wool. This thing can get soaking wet, and I'll still be warm in it no matter what. Oh yeah, Helena, yeah. A lot of people hate city life, and it's true. City life, there's there's pros and cons to everything. Like, if you live in the country, or you want to get away from the city, you have limited access to stuff. You have limited access to resources. You have limited access to a lot of stuff without traveling great distances. But if you live in the country, there's more wild game. There's more wild edibles. There's more other things that you can survive. But the main thing about survival is, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be, what are they called? You could be a hipster that grew up only in the city, and you could still survive. If you have the will to live, you will survive. Doesn't matter. You just have to be smart about it. If you're reckless, you're gonna die. If you're cautious, if you can't be too cautious in survival situations. You have to eat. It doesn't matter if that animal has been killed and has been sitting out for a few days. You can still eat that meat. The human anatomy, we were made to eat raw meat. We weren't made to cook meat. That was us learning how to preserve food. Right. What is up, Cassie sis? How are you doing? But stealth camping, wolf, like, all you really need is a good van, a family van. Not like a Dodge Caravan or anything, but something from like the late 90s, early 2000s, you can live in one of those things forever. Those old like Chevy family vans, like the Chevy G30s, stuff like that, they have a couch like a futon, that like a bench seat in the back that turns into a full-size bed. There's multiple ways that you can stealth camp. You can stealth camp in anything. Literally, if you can lay down the seats and make a complete opening, like a lay down spot in the back, you can make it an area to sleep at. The only things you have to worry about with stealth camping is water storage. Well, long-term water storage, the ability to use the bathroom, and the ability to take showers for hygiene. Um, it does, but we call them futons over here, and it's a couch that turns into a bed. It was really big in like the 90s and stuff like that, kind of like a sleeper couch. But molasses, yeah, like our whole entire our whole entire anatomy and you know our body, every human is, I mean, we are brainwashed to believe that we have to cook our meat. We are brainwashed that we have to cook a lot of stuff. Yes, we do on, how should I put it, like grocery store foods. um like if you get meat from like a real butcher, you don't have to worry about your meat being poisoned or weeks old or anything like that. Oh yeah, well, oh yeah. It's a. I'll tell you right now, if you get one of those vans, all you need to really do for like showering and stuff is get a solar bag shower, like a camping shower. It's a black mylar bag that holds water, and it connects to a hose, and the sunlight is supposed to heat up the water so you have hot water to shower with. You pick one of those things up, like a call it. I always forget how to say that name. It's a Canadian brand that's been around. Colligan's, Colligan, Colligan brand. What's up, Lynn? How you doing, sis? What's up, Al? How you doing, sis? But, and to tell you the truth, you can get a 5-gallon bucket and a camp toilet, which is a toilet seat that goes on top of the 5-gallon bucket, and puts, sawdust in it, and use the bathroom in that. It'll be a composting toilet, and all you really need to do is just cover it with more sawdust and just throw it away. Sawdust or ash or anything, something to kill the smell and the bacteria that is created from your feces. And you know, it's simple. It's simple life. You don't need a toilet. You don't need all this stuff. Right, freaky. But it's all good. Thanks for coming by, Lynn. But there is a lot of ways that is green and helps the environment and helps a lot of stuff. Because, like I said, we are a part of nature. We literally are supposed to be one with nature. All our stuff is supposed to go back into nature to be used. You know, a lot of insects and everything, they need feces and all this stuff, and a lot of plants need urine. You know, they survive on the urine of animals. So doing like a compost toilet and all that stuff, you could really make it simple and nobody would know doing stealth camping. But yeah, I think there's a lot of ways there. To tell you the truth, I'm more of a naturalist survivalist than anything else. Yes, it's nice to have man-made stuff. Man-made stuff is going to last a lot longer than the stuff that you'd get out of the wilderness. Yes. But the thing with man-made stuff compared to nature-given stuff is the abundance of it. Now, 100 years ago, there was going to be more natural stuff that you could use to survive with than today. Today, there's more man-made stuff than there is natural supplies. Anytime, Helena. Anytime, sis. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube, Helena, that you should watch. He lives in Canada, and he bought a 2004 Volkswagen Beetle. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. But he bought a 2004 Volkswagen Beetle that has the hatchback and everything. He took the hatchback off and he bought a truck bed camper, a truck bed pop-up camper for like $600. He welded the truck bed camper into the hatch of that Volkswagen Beetle. And he travels around, Canada and the United States and everything, all the way down to Mexico. And he like when he needs to stop, he just pulls off on the side of the road, pops open the camper part. It's got a single bed. It has a sink that he has to fill up with water, and it's got a 2-burner stove on it, and it's connected straight to his battery on his Volkswagen Beetle. And he travels everywhere with it. You need to look at it says, I think his channel's name is Bug Life or something like that. VW Life. It's something. But just go on YouTube and type in Volkswagen Beetle stealth camper, and it'll bring up the yellow Beetle, and it has this. It looks like a Frankenstein like built car. I mean, seriously. But it's not really stealth camping because it's a Volkswagen Beetle with this huge camper built into it. But I mean, it's still a fun idea, because where you live, Helena, it's probably cheaper to buy a Volkswagen Beetle than it would be like a Chevy G40 van. Oh yeah, Steve Wallace. Yeah, I like him. And I'm sorry that his wife passed away recently. I mean, she was a good woman. She was a damn good woman. And I feel sorry for him. Yeah. Yeah, Steve, he's a good guy, but I don't think he's gonna be. I don't. He's not the same anymore. You know, when you lose, when you lose somebody that's so close to you, like a wife or a husband or a child or something like that, it changes you. You lose all. You lose all the will to keep going. Take care, Dutch Fly, brother. Oh, is there a huge? Well, the whole VW like bug camper movement started because of that one guy. You can't. You'll have to go through a few videos, but he's a young guy, probably in his mid 20s, maybe early 30s, and he's got a yellow Volkswagen Bug, and he's got a camper top that's built into the very back of it. It's like tan and brown. Hey, what's up, Paradox? Always Dutch Fly. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Thank you for stopping by. But the whole idea of stealth camping and everything is freedom. And a lot of you people, a lot of y'all can do that. I would love to do that, but the bad thing is I have to have a ongoing job, and I have to pay for my medicine and my insulin and stuff like that. Like, I would have loved to do that. If I was in my youth, there would have been nothing to stop me from doing that. Oh, nothing much, Paradox. Nothing much. But if you're young and you don't have any like medical problems, do it. Get out there. Travel the world. Travel. I mean, and I'll tell you right now, it it may seem like a lot of money in the beginning to get your own camper, to get this stuff going, but if you look at it in the long run, you could buy used campers. You can buy, used stuff for dirt cheap. And it's cheaper than rent. It's cheaper than owning a house. And all you really ever have to worry about is the maintenance on your vehicle and the maintenance on your, on your pull behind or your camper or whatever. In the long run of things, you are saving more money doing this lifestyle than it is going for everyday bills. Water, electricity, rent, all you really have to worry about is just gas. Yeah, it is, Helena. It really is. Freaky. My my youth was a long time ago, Freaky. What's up, Terry? How you doing, brother? But y'all are young. A lot of you are young. A lot of you are not beaten down by society. A lot of you are not held down by anything, And in this day of age is kind of like the 60s and the 70s, where a lot of free roaming, a lot of stealth camping is happening, a lot of freedom is happening now, where you can go and do a lot of stuff and become wandering gypsies, and if you need money, just stop where you're at and just get a temporary job somewhere, It ain't gonna hurt you to live 3 weeks in a city that you don't know. It's not gonna hurt you. Right, Paradox, right. I understand, Helena. I understand. That fear stops a lot of people. That fear of, what am I going to do? What if this happens? What if that happens? Trust me, I'm a prepper, homesteader. You don't think a million plus scenarios run through my head every day about what's around this corner, what's going to happen this year, I'm always being prepared, and I'm always driving myself crazy. But the thing is try it. Because here's the thing, if you try it, you may love it or you may hate it. Because the thing is with that kind of living, you have to go into a minimalistic thought process. Everything is minimum. Your clothing, your stuff that you have, your cooking utensils, everything you have, and you have to learn how to ration. You have to learn how to ration water. You have to learn how to ration food. How much food can you eat a month with a limited amount of space for it? Because the fridges and everything in there are tiny, like hotel tiny fridges. So you have to plan accordingly to the size of your fridge and how much storage space you have. It's scary. It is scary. But the thing is if you never try, if you never do it, you're going to look back on it and say, damn, why didn't I try it? Why didn't I do it at least once? I mean, hell, most of y'all are paranormal investigators. Shit. What would you do if you didn't go? What would you do if you turned down to go to Waverly Hills? You know, what would you do if you turned that down and you were never able to go back to it again? Yep. Oh yeah, Paradox. Yeah. No, Freaky. No, no. No, it don't work like that, brother. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not going to be able, you know, because I know where you live, Helena. You're not going to be able to do it where you live now and be able to travel the world, the way you can the United States and Canada and Mexico, because they're all connected. You live, you live in a place where the shipping, like to ship your, your camper setup and everything to, to America or something, that's going to cost you as much as a house, you know? Right, right, Helena, you know? Nice, Paradox, nice. Yeah. I that you know, I'm in the market right now and I'm gonna buy me a houseboat. There's one for sale for $5,000. It's a 48-foot houseboat yacht. And me and my wife, we've always wanted to live and travel the Gulf of Mexico and down Mexico and, you know, just around, on the water. Go down to, the Philippines, do whatever. And, I think I'm actually going to do it. I think I'm actually going to buy that. It's got everything in it. It's got a bar. It's got its own, master bedroom in it. It's got its own kitchen. It's got everything in this, yacht. Yeah. And, I've always wanted to live on the sea. I always wanted to be a pirate. Even when I was little, I wanted to be Indiana Jones, but like a pirate version of Indiana Jones, because you have freedom on the ocean. Nobody can tell you what you can and what you can't do on the ocean. You know, I mean, yeah, technically, if you're still in, U.S. waters or whatever. But if you're in international waters, nobody can screw with you. Yes, Waterworld. They could have made that movie so much better, sis. They could have made that movie so much better than what they did. I mean, the whole like urine purification process, turning it into drinking water. And, you know, that was a Survivor movie for me, you know, like, right, freaky. Like, you know, nowadays I tell people, live your damn dream. Do it. Don't hold back. If you're given an opportunity, take it. Grab it by the horns and ride. Because if you don't, I did so much in my youth. I traveled so many places. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of stories that I did in my youth because I didn't care, because I was young. Oh yeah, freaky. Trust me, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of survivalists, a lot of survivor channels, a lot of prepper channels, all this stuff. That's why I say Waterworld was right, because we are in an age where we are pampered. We are able to walk down the road and find 3 to 5 places to get food. We are able to go to the grocery store, pick up whatever we want to eat. You know, we don't have to learn how to ration. I grew up with my grandparents. We had 2 meals a day. Oh, we had 2 meals a day, breakfast and dinner. And that was it. We didn't eat anything else all day long. And we worked. We worked from 3 in the morning to, I think it was around 11, 12 o'clock at night. And then we would come back in and eat, then go to bed and do it all over again. But now people don't know how to ration. People don't know how to eat less quantities. And that's what's going to kill this world, because people don't know how to change and let loose. And people are given to constantly and constantly and constantly. That's why there's so much fear in everything. If they do something that is not normal, they're afraid. Hey Shelly, how you doing, sis? What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother? People are literally babied now. I mean, and pretty soon this system is going to collapse. There's no hiding it. There's too many people in the world and too many ways to eat, to survive anymore. Just look how many chicken restaurants there is within a 10-mile area of you. Do the math on it, okay? Say that there's a KFC. Say there's a Church's Chicken. Say there's a Popeyes. Say there's a Bush's Chicken. And that's not counting McDonald's that sells chicken. That's not counting Burger King that sells chicken. That's not counting the restaurants, like the mom and pop restaurants that are selling like fried chicken and stuff. That's not talking about the grocery stores that sell full roasted chickens every day, 365 days out of the year, 24/7. And you think these chickens just magically, are magically born overnight and pop out as a full-grown ass chicken? Hell no. Look at that 24-piece chicken that you buy. Okay? You get what? You get 6 legs, 6 wings, 6 thighs. That is literally 3 chickens in one 24-piece. Yeah, they are in Minecraft. Yeah, I know, right? See? Like what Terry said, Zaxby's. These are all chicken restaurants. And we literally, during the rise of the bird flu epidemic that was affecting chickens and everything, not even a year ago, like 7 months ago, chicken farms literally, like Tyson Chicken, literally shut the doors and gassed 2.5 million chickens. 2.5 million chickens. Killed them all because they came down with the bird flu. How are we still doing this? And there's not that many chicken farms. I mean, it's the system is going to collapse. There during COVID, okay? During COVID, there was an Ohio potato seed farm that literally had to dump, I think it was like 7.5 million pounds of seeding potatoes and get rid of them because the FDA told them to get rid of it because there was not enough there was not sorry there was not enough distribution semis to distribute the seeding potatoes out. They had to get rid of it. See, freaky. You're gonna have chicken later. See, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Everybody goes to chicken. Every culture eats chicken except for vegans, and they don't really count because there's only like 5 to every 100 meat eaters that are vegan. So you can't really say, oh, the vegans are helping. No, they're not. I mean, the numbers don't even add up. For every 5 vegans that don't eat a chicken to 100 people that do eat chicken, it doesn't add up. It does not add up. Oh, you're good. You're good, Terry. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat and talk to y'all while driving at the same time. Yes, I know. Shame on me. Shame on Matt. But, yes, same here, Shelly. But that's what I'm trying to say. Even Panda Express tells how much meat and vegetables they use weekly. They said their beef that they use, they go through almost 31 million pounds of beef a week at Panda Express. And they go over almost 17.5 million pounds of vegetables a week. We don't have stockpiles of food. This is stuff that has to be continuously frozen and shipped, and we are going to run out of food soon. Because, and I'm sorry, yes, I get this all the time from people. They say I shouldn't say this because I don't have children. Well, you know what? I wanted to be a dad, but I can't be a dad because my wife can't have kids. But the age of having more than 2 children is no longer needed. There is no reason for a family to have 10 plus kids or 8 kids. Hell, there's not even a reason for people to have 5 kids. Literally. But the thing is, if you have 8 kids or 5 kids, they're going to raise up in that family thinking that that's how life is. And especially on some religions and stuff like that that say you can't have protection, you can't do this, you can't do that, so you have to have kids. That needs to stop too. But being raised in a family, if you have 8 kids, think in a 20-year span, okay? 8 years. Those 8 kids are going to get married. Those 8 families are going to have 8 more kids. Most likely within a 20 to 25 year period. Do the math on that and see how many people that is in 20 years. And that is from one family that had 8 kids that started this. Yeah, places cannot literally give away food anymore in certain states because of COVID, because of, like renovation problems, stuff like that. It all has to be thrown away and destroyed. Most food banks and everything are ran by independent people or main companies that create the food. It's yeah, they can't go and give it to you. It's just like if you find a dented can, say you find a dented can of, I don't know, Vienna sausages, okay? They will not sell it to you at a discounted price anymore because it is dented. And that means that it has a breach to its security, which means it could poison or kill you, and you could come back and sue that grocery store or whatever for damaged merchandise. And places is not going to take that chance anymore because of so many people within the past 10 years doing that stuff and getting sick. Especially now that a lot of canned foods have pop tops. And the reason why they're making pop tops is because of people like me, preppers and homesteaders. They found a way to make a pop top, and after the expiration date, it will literally pop the top of it so you can't long-term storage it. Well, I know Vienna sausages are gross, but it is what came up in my head for some reason, Shelly. But yeah, they're trying to shut down on preppers. They're trying to shut down on a lot of people, the government is, to make us a part of the system again. Because with pop top lid canned foods, that means you only have, quote unquote, 6 months to a year expiration date on it before it pops and, you know, ruins. And it will also ruin other pop tops, and it will make them pop too. Yeah. They don't want, they want you to have at the CDC and FEMA in America, they want people to have backup storage food. That, yes, they do. The U.S. government wants people to have a backup storage because of what happened with the coronavirus. But they only want you to have a 6 month, well, 3 to 6 month stockpile. They don't want mass amounts of cans being stockpiled in individual homes anymore. Right, Steve? Right. Yep. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, Paradox, yeah. Hey Carol sis, how you doing? I it's an acquired taste, I'll tell you that, Shelly. It's a very acquired taste. But I love pickled sausages. But I mean, it's growing up in the it's growing up in the Dixie South. Like, if growing up in the Dixie South and everything, it's a lot of things were pickled after the Civil War. Like, a lot of stuff, because they knew they needed to save food and everything, because food was rationed during the Civil War. So they pickled a lot of shit. All right, Helena sis, you take care, hon. Love you, sis. Oh yeah, Steve. Yeah, I mean, there's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ancient civilizations telling people to prepare. But the thing is so many people telling people to prepare and to be ready and all this stuff. Even me, okay? I was raised to prepare. I was raised to stockpile. I was raised to be prepared. But how many times are we told that something destructive is going to happen and it never does? It's the only thing that actually came around that could have been catastrophic more than what it was COVID. COVID was an epidemic. It wasn't nothing like the scarlet fever or anything like that was killing off countless and countless and countless and countless of people. I mean, the thing was, and to be the God's honest truth, the flu, the common flu, has killed off more people in a year than COVID did the whole entire time. but we were freaking out over it for some reason. Why? I know. Oh, I know, Steve. I mean, I'm not, going against what you're saying. It's just, it's one of those things. I've been hoping for that Mad Max apocalypse. You know, that's what I've been doing with my life, hoping for the destruction of the government. Love you too, brother. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Paradox. Oh yeah. The scarlet fever killed off more people in 2 months than the flu or COVID did combined. In 2 months, scarlet fever did. And yes, we had a smaller amount of people globally at that time, so it seemed like a mass slaughter of humans. But at that time period, with that amount of people that was in the world at that time, it was a devastating epidemic. Shalom, brother. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Steve. I mean, yeah, you always be prepared. Always. But and that's the thing. A lot of preppers and everything, a lot of preppers and stuff, we're getting tired of it. We're getting tired of I'm telling you the truth. I'm getting tired of all the what if scenarios always constantly being played in my head. The what if, the how is this going to go down? How am I going to plan for this now? I am not planned for one epidemic. I'm not planned for one catastrophic event. I'm planned for every catastrophic event that can happen. I have over 500 strategy plan books of what's going to happen. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother? Yeah, and that's the thing. If another epidemic like COVID happened, you saw the riots. You saw what happened during COVID when millions upon millions of people were locked up in their house and could not have real human interaction. This isn't the same thing as turning and actually talking to somebody. This is not real human interaction. It is, but it's not. And this does not save you from actually interacting face to face with a human. And that shows you, if you watch the movie Castaway, it shows his small descent into madness without human interaction. That's why he had to create Wilson. Wilson actually looked like a human with a face. I mean, it was a bloody handprint, but it was a face. It was something to give him reality. reality of the situation. But there was a kid in one of the islands of Mexico that was lost, and no, it was a group of Mexican boys that stole a ship and everything, and they crash landed on a island for, I think it was like 15 years. It was just the four boys, and they became a different breed of human. They ran faster than humans. They could hold their breath longer than regular humans. They could hunt. They even forgot how to speak, speak Spanish. And there was four of them on that island, and they were talking to each other. And the slow decay into madness of not being able to talk to anybody else drove them into their primal sense. It's and that's what will happen to humans. That's what will happen to humans. That's why they would still allow people to come outside during the epidemic, because they knew if people were trapped inside like caged animals, there would have been a lot more murders. There'd been a lot more suicides. There would have been a lot more bad things that would happen during lockdown. People cannot stand just being by themselves. Humans are flock creatures. Whether or not you want to say that you're a lone wolf and you can deal without humans or whatever, it's a lie. Because in the end, it doesn't matter. Even lone wolves still have periodic interaction with humans, and it does not drive them crazy. But if you have no interaction with anybody, your descent into madness happens. Kind of like what Chad said. It is true. We are stronger when we flock together. But it's also a downfall when we flock together too. Pros and cons to everything, brother. Right. Right, sis. Right. It's even when you're alone, you are still, even if you don't say anything to anybody, you are still around humans. You still have human interaction. You can sit and watch other humans doing their lively everyday tasks. You don't have to interact with them. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to say anything. You don't even have to acknowledge them, but you still acknowledge them. Yep. Chad, mm, hate to tell you, but it won't be while you're asleep, brother. It won't be while you're asleep. I'll come and give you a chloroform hug. But, it's the whole lone wolf idea on a lot of survivors and preppers and shit. I hate to tell you, but You're going to die. You will be one of the first ones to die because you're alone. And it doesn't matter who you think you are. I don't care. I don't care how much life experience you have. I don't care how much military background you have. I don't care. I seriously don't care. But in all your experiences and everything that you had it with others. Just like a lot of people that talk about, oh, I'm ex-military or whatever. I can survive any outcome. I can survive any possibility. Bullshit. You can't do it alone. When you were in the military and everything, you had a group of people with you. You had your squad with you. You weren't doing it on your own. You didn't go and single-handedly capture Iraq on your own. You know, you worked with a group of people. And it's different when you're by yourself than you are with a group of people. Oh yeah, Paradox, yeah. That would. Yeah, Platoon, yeah, something like that. Sorry, as you can tell, I've never been in the military, freaky. I know a good amount of stuff from the military because my family was in the military. Like, I come from a military family, but I never had to grow up learning all that stuff. But it's the same thing, you know. Like, you had people with you, and this whole lone wolf idea, and people telling other people that the lone wolf idea is the best way to go, the best route. It's bullshit. Those are the people that's watched one too many Steven Seagal movies and one too many Rambo movies, and they think they're a one-man army. Those are the people, those lone wolves are the one person that has a Chuck Norris poster hanging up in his closet of when Chuck Norris was in his prime. He doesn't buy coffee. I got you. I got your coffee, Ron. Don't worry. I got you. I got you right here. But and the same thing with overall survival. You have to have a reason to survive. What is your reason to live? Take care, Sarah sis. You have to have a reason to wake up every morning, other than I need to pay my bills. You have to have a motivation to wake up. You have to have a motivation to continue to live. Oh, oh, we're gonna bust out the Chuck Norris jokes. But if you're ever in a survival situation, think the best way to keep you moving, the best way to keep you motivated is knowing why you're alive and what you have a reason to live for. It doesn't matter if it's your baby, it doesn't matter if it's your goldfish, you know, doesn't matter if it's your goldfish or your Chad Smith, body pillow, or thanks, Shelly sis. But that's what would get you to survive. It's you have a reason to live. Yeah. But there's got to be something. There's got to be something. There's got to be something, heart sis, that keeps you motivated. Like why are you working so much? What's the reason? What that same motivation that you have to wake up, go to work, wake up, work. That same motivation is literally the same motivation that would keep you alive. Like I said, it could be something stupid. I mean, one guy that I took a survival course with and everything, he said he's doing this survival course and everything so he could build up the strength and the motivation and the confidence to ask a woman out that he's been in love with for like 12 years. Yeah. I understand, heart girl. I understand, sis. It's there's got to be another motivation. There's got to be another motivation. Yeah. There's so much. There's so much. There is, whether you realize it or not, you have more motivation than you realize to keep you alive. You have a lot more. And yeah, see, that's another reason. That's another reason, heart says. Yeah. That's true, freaky. But the thing is when you're alone, if you're alone in a situation, there is nobody there. There is nobody there to kick you in the pants or light a fire under your ass. There isn't. And the number one killer in most survival situations is yourself. You're you are your own worst enemy. And I'll tell you that. And it's true. You are your own worst enemy when it comes to anything. Yeah. You have to break that. And fear on top of your emotional distress, on top of the other things that's going to come down on you in a survival situation, is literally going to shut you down. You have to overcome that. Yes, you're your own worst critic. Yes. You have to learn how to overcome your fear. You have to learn how to rationalize your situation. You have to learn how to adapt and overcome. And I know that's a Marine thing, but it's true. You do have to learn how to adapt and overcome. You have to adapt to your surroundings, adapt to the situation, and overcome your fears and yourself to survive. It's and trust me, I can sit here and talk about this stuff all day long. And I know a lot of people say, "Well, how do you do it?" To tell you the truth, I've never been in a situation to where I've had to do that. I've been in one situation. And that's where I broke my leg at a haunted location by myself. And I literally had to crab walk. I had to crawl on my back with my hands and my one good leg and scooting almost 4 miles to my car in the cold, in the rain, through God knows what, broken glass and everything, to get to my car because I was stupid and I didn't bring. I thought I was just going to do this, and it was on a live stream. This was on one of my live streams that I was doing this. I didn't bring my survival bag with me. I thought I was just going to do a live stream, just go to this area, just look around, see what's going on, and come back. But no, I got pushed off of a 3-foot like step thing, and I landed wrong. And when I landed wrong, I snapped my what is it called? It's I'll show you this. You see that scar? I had to get reconstructive surgery. I had to get a metal bar put into my knee and everything. But I crawled myself to my car. Something like that in Paradox. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, like I was stupid. I went by myself. I didn't tell anybody where I was because I let my guard down. That's the only fear I had. And the reason why I was scared is because my bone was sticking through my leg and I was dripping blood. Well, yeah, the scar and everything is on my leg, but they did that scar to be able to put the metal piece up into my knee to do the support bracket on my knee because they couldn't get to the area on the side of my knee. But it was my knee that I like the inside of my knee. And but I was dripping blood and there was a pack of rabid feral dogs and coyotes in that area. Yeah, no, it wasn't in the shin or anything. They had to cut there and they had to move it up into my knee to drill it into my knee. I was on a couch for a year. I could not move my leg or anything for a year. It had to heal up like that. But right, freaky. But that's fear. That's fear. And I had to suck it up, and I had to realize nobody's coming to me. Nobody's going to be able to come get me. I have to do this. Is it a honor story? No, it's not an honor story. It is a reality story to tell all of you to not fuck up, to be careful going out there. Even somebody like me, that I'm always constantly carrying a survival kit, some way to take care of myself. And one day, I forgot to bring it. The one day I forgot to bring it or anything because I thought I didn't need it, something happens. And that's how it is with anybody else. The one day you don't think you need something, you do. Yeah, Alcis. It you don't when you let your guard down, that's when shit happens. It's and I get made fun of it. I get made fun of because of that. You know? I get made fun of. They're like, oh, look, Mr. Survival, Mr. Survival, always be prepared and everything, got fucked up. Where's your survival stuff now? Where's your survival knowledge now? You know how humiliating that is to somebody that I literally try to tell y'all? But I owned up to it. I know I fucked up. Yeah, but that's a thing. That's what happens. And that's why I try to teach people. That's why I try to teach people not to fuck up like how I did. Oh yeah, Paradox, yeah. It's just, I guess you can say that, Terry, yeah. I survived. But right, freaky, yeah. It is. I got lazy. That was the problem. I got lazy. I didn't want to carry it. I didn't want to be hampered by it. That was the problem. Nah, this actually happened on a live stream like last year. It was on this channel. That's when I lost a few people in my community because they were like, "Oh, you talk about this and everything, but you didn't have anything to protect yourself." Yeah, this all happened live on one of my live streams. You know how I am, Freaky. I always do live streams everywhere. Dice, Paradox, Dice. Yeah, I've got. See, I don't use the term bug out bag. I use the term get home bag because the only way that I'm going to leave my house or anything is if there's something that I just cannot stop, like a mass fire or something that I cannot stop. Everything else is to get home, to get to my preps, to get to my castle. Yeah, that's why we call it a bug out bag, Freaky. You got to get the bugs out of it. Yeah. But it's just that's why I try to get everybody prepared. It's safe because once you let your guard down, and a lot of the people that I really love on here, a lot of I love all of y'all. I love all of you family, all my brothers and sisters. But there's some of them that are YouTubers that do go to wild, out of the way, abandoned locations, falling down houses, all this stuff. And I don't want them. Yes, the edible ones, yes. I just don't want them getting screwed up. I don't want them getting hurt. Because I would feel horrible if one of them got hurt in a location and I didn't try to help them. And I didn't try to teach them how to help themselves in this situation. I love all y'all. And I don't want any of y'all getting hurt like I did. And have that fear of, am I going to, you know, all right, family. I'm going to get up off here. Thank you, Terry, brother. Yeah. And I showed that. I showed that. I guess that was a real life survival situation that I showed people. Yeah. Good night, Shelly sis. Good night, Freaky. Y'all take care, everybody. I love y'all. And I love y'all. And y'all be good, okay? Thank you, Heart Sis. You too. Y'all have a good turkey day. Get some food and everything. Get a little bite of pumpkin pie for me, okay? I love y'all, fam. Good night. Well, take care, y'all. Yeah. No, because I broke the code of survival. That's why a lot of them got mad at me. Take care, Sherry. Take care, Terry, brother. Love you all. I'll see y'all around in other chats, okay? Love y'all. Bye, fam.